Hello Virgos, welcome to your mid-August reading for 2020. This is for the time frame of August 15th, 16th to until the end of the month, August 31st. Thank you for joining me, Virgo. We're going to start with an oracle deck by Kathy Nichols called The Story Cards. And we're also going to be using another one of her oracle decks today, the Synchronicity deck. We'll be using Lightseer's Tarot by Chris Ann, and we'll be using the Dreaming Way Tarot. So let's get started by drawing a oracle card to get an overall vibe of what this end of summer period is about for you. We've got Mystic. So, you could be spending a lot of time in meditation, Virgo, or tuning into your higher self, or feeling that it's necessary right now to tap into your intuition, to hone it and sort of develop it. You're looking for inner wisdom, and you might be taking some time out in solitude so that you can kind of separate yourself from the everyday world so that you can tune in to the answers to some higher questions that you might have. Let's look a little deeper, and let's work with the tarot now and see just exactly what this means for you. What is on your mind, Virgo, in August? Okay, something just slid out here. And actually, it should be this way up because it fell out the other way. So, Six of Wands. There's something that's quite good, Virgo. Something that you feel very victorious about, a decision or a stage in which you came out the winner. But I almost feel like you're clearly thinking about this particular thing. Let's see if we can get a little bit more from Spirit here. Guides, guardian angels, ascended masters, please help me to guide my Virgo folks into insights about August 15th through the 31st. August 15th through the 31st, 2020. We've got the Two of Wands in reverse. Got quite a bit here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to just focus on these last four that fell out, and I'm going to ask Spirit which ones they want me to take here. I'm getting this one. Knight of Swords. Okay. So, as I said, you pulled off something pretty big, Virgo, recently. I have a feeling this could be related to a life change, a change in lifestyle. Could be even a change of attitude or a thought process, a habitual thought process that you have evolved from. Then you've got the Two of Wands, which is that feeling of looking to the future looking to new horizons, sort of looking out to see what the world has to offer, and excited about the new opportunities that the world can bring you. But when it came out for you in this instance, it came out in the reverse, which means to me that you haven't quite absorbed or stepped into this new and improved version of your life, or this win. It's like the win hasn't sunken in yet, quite. You're excited, you're a little bit like, eager to see what it's going to bring, but you still are quite not there yet. There's a little fear, there's a little looking back. Because you know that there's going to be a new beginning from this. You know there's going to be a new offering, or a new prosperity, or this is material gain in the 3D world. But you're still not trusting it. You're not trusting it, Virgo, but it's coming in fast. You've got the Knight of Swords. You're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to catch up to the motion that Spirit has assisted you in setting forth. I mean, they've given you some big gift, or they've assisted you in realizing or manifesting something that you've wanted. Don't second guess it now. Don't doubt these two energies. Because if you do, you'll just be dragged. You'll be lagging behind and you'll be dragged. Let's see if we can get a little bit more insight here. The devil in reverse. You've definitely broken a cycle to win whatever this is, or to deserve this. You've had to break a cycle of addiction, or bad behavior, or codependency. What is holding you back, Virgo? Why are you not embracing this new path? Page of Wands. A lot of new young energy coming into your life. Very spirited, very positive, very hopeful. I need more. I need more than that. Why is that there? Thank you, Spirit, for guiding me to reveal. Okay. The Hermit. Okay. I'm starting to get messages now. So, what they want me to relay to you, Virgo, is that you have been doing this for quite some time. You have reached a certain degree of self-mastery. And you feel much more comfortable when you're on your own, and you're the master of your own castle, right? This new energy that's coming into your life is bolder, younger, quicker. And I don't mean younger by age per se. I just mean a lot of new growth in ideas, in belief systems. Some of your old paradigms that you rely upon to feel comfortable are falling away. And so, but in a good way, in a very good way. This thing that you've manifested, this victory that you've had, has shaken up kind of the inner core of who you are, Virgo. And it's asking you to step out of your seat of mastery and to perhaps explore a new spiritual cycle. Because perhaps you may be a master to a certain extent, but you're not necessarily completely enlightened. Very few of us get to a stage of complete enlightenment in our time on earth, right? So maybe it's time to come out of your cave and to start kind of exploring again, looking at the world from a different set of eyes. So you're being challenged a bit. Like one more, please. What advice do we have for our Virgos on how they can embrace all that they have manifested? It's so funny that you have the Hermit here with the Mystic. You're not used to having your beliefs challenged, Virgo. I can see that. You feel pretty comfortable and confident with what you think you know about the world. But I think it's not everything. We have the Ace of Wands. They're really encouraging you, Virgo, to embrace a new idea. I just love this card and the imagery of this fire right in her third eye. There's an insight. There's a new world opening up to you. It's actually really exciting. But you're allowing yourself to get caught up and overwhelmed. You're looking for conflict where there isn't necessarily any. I see a lot of waffling back and forth from one side to another, not being able to make a decision. We've got the Ace of Swords. Again, another card about thinking, mulling things over. But it's in the reverse, so it's not so much that it's a bright idea. It's like you're letting your light drain out, Virgo, because you're overthinking everything. Don't worry so much. Allow the old habits that you have to die. Allow the old thought forms to feel outmoded if they are outmoded. Don't be afraid of that, because look what's behind. Look, if you look inside the eyes of death, there's a whole new world. There's the North Star. There's a whole new future. Allow yourself to be reborn. But you've got to make the decision. You've got to embrace and love both sides of yourself. Love the side that is critical and analyzing and maybe sometimes a little negative, and a fact checker and a seeker. And then also love the adventurous, the fiery side, the side that is looking for a rush, looking for something to get the blood going. Allow yourself to enjoy this. It's so funny that the whole reading started with this, and you're left with having to make a decision. The decision is not about this, about whether or not you deserve it. You do deserve it. It's about, are you going to embrace it? Are you going to see it as a victory? Or are you just going to like, just another thing that happened? You're too hard on yourself, Virgo. Let's draw a synchronicity card. And let's do it in the style that it is intended. When you get the deck, you get a little die, little green die. You roll the die, and the number on the die indicates how many cards you need to take for this particular reading. So we've got 4 for you. Let's see what the universe has to say, just to clarify the final message here. Virgo. Fortune. Well, you can't go wrong with that, Virgo, right? I'm telling you, this is a really big win. And celebrate it, for goodness sake. Home. Some of you may have just purchased a new home, or purchased a vacation home, or a trip away. Something that has to do with movement. But this is again another confirmation and indication of a new lifestyle. You're embracing a new lifestyle. Rest. Yeah, please. Whew. I'm picking up on the energy of the way your mind works, Virgo, and you guys are just spinning out big time. I mean, you are thinking, over analyzing, second guessing, everything. Rest. That's what you need. You need to just breathe and rest. River. I love this card because to me this is the quintessential card of going with the flow. You know, you don't get anywhere if you go against the current in a river. If you try to swim upstream, you make the journey 10 times harder. Spirit is giving you a big piece of advice of that you need to learn how to go with the flow, Virgo. And when good stuff comes to you, instead of questioning it, just say thank you. You should take a nod to where I put your Mystic card. Grateful. That's where I have my incense today when I used to cleanse the space for you guys. Just be grateful. Be grateful for what you've manifested. All right. Have a wonderful rest of the month, Virgo, and I'll see you next time. Please like, share, subscribe, and let us know if these messages resonated. Thank you so much.